Yes, Father Craig.
It's almost like that joke's about as funny as the first few times, but not really, because it's kind of gotten old. Anyway.
All right.
Anyone who has those start a thing rolls, do those now.
All right, I shall do so.
You have both of them?
No, I just have one.
Okay, who's the other one that has one? Oh,
I
right,
don't know.
I think Jess.
Now I remember, it's Zane. Okay.
Okay, I got 3 holds.
I'm pretty
My,
sure
oh my.
Zane's I'm pretty
For those of
sure
you wondering, I just rolled a 14, a 6 on one die and a 5 on the other.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure. Oh, that's right. That's the other one, the spellcaster. I mean, because I'm pretty sure they also have one. Unless, yeah, the spell slinger. So Zane, you should have one, I think. Unless I'm wrong.
Zane?
Zane?
Well, looks like I'm not the only one with narcolepsy.
Look how they massacred my boy.
My boy.
Zane.
With the pencil.
Oh, I'm sorry. The things I say are boring and unoriginal, so I'll just stay quiet.
Oh my god.
Also, you're completely fucking wrong. I don't have one.
Okay. That's all I needed to know, you fuck. Christ.
I have advanced arcane training, could have been worse, and shield spell, and none of those are before mystery rolls.
Okay, so does Jonathan not have the premonitions thing?
No, I
Okay.
have hunches. It's basically
Hunches.
it's more of an
Okay,
act.
I could have swore there was a second person. Okay. You got a 14, which means what exactly the fuck again?
I get to hold 3.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay.
I don't even think he uses them usually.
Not usually.
I haven't had a chance to.
Pretty
Or I just haven't noticed the chance. It's
Situational.
yeah.
Alright. So
Question,
I guess
do we
we're go-
heal?
You all healed 1 because of the fact that this is picking up right where the other one left off.
Yay.
I'm pretty sure that already got taken care of at the end of the
boy.
last one.
Yeah, we did
Oh,
it last session.
Oh, dang. Then let me add that harm back on.
Mm-hmm.
That's not good.
Alright. So basically, while all the main party members except for Grenade are in this warehouse, suddenly just creeping into the corners of your mind, you hear just this unending, maddening whisper that starts to build in intensity. Just several voices layering over each other with no actual source.
Oh fuck! Not this again.
You're gonna need everyone to roll.
Ocean man.
Okay,
I'm gonna need everyone
Bye-bye.
there to do the cool roll.
Cool.
Including Casimir.
Yes.
Joe.
Okay. Arlo gets a 9,
All right.
and Jonathan gets a 5. Oh no!
Okay. Well, okay.
He is a little
Grenade doesn't need to roll because Grenade not there. He's halfway across the country.
Well, you
Rolling
said
cool,
everyone.
right?
I said everybody that was there.
Alright, well, Casimir gets a 4.
So we're rolling
Oh.
cool, right?
Yes.
Oh
And
boy.
my boy
Everyone.
Olaf gets an
does
8.
not.
Rolling
Okay.
for the Zester.
Question, is this EXP
6.
or no?
This is not an EXP thing.
Okay.
Rolling
Zeffy
for
gets a
Taika.
6. Yeah. Okay.
4.
Oh my
good lord.
god.
We
Okay, so
suck.
apparently everyone in that basically okay, so one of the things you all notice is that Kit has suddenly just collapsed to the ground, kind of having what could best be described as a miniature seizure.
Cool.
As has everyone that just got lower than a 7 on that roll.
So everyone but Olaf.
Everyone but Olaf and Arlo.
Arlo.
Basically, Olaf and Arlo, you just suddenly witness, like, everyone just kind of seize up and, like, curl up into the fetal position.
Ah,
The
shit.
first
Ah,
roll I
shit.
failed with Zeffy.
Now, what in the bloody hell are y'all doing?
However, you two, definitely, like, the voices are kind of overbearing for you two.
God, get out of my head. Why does this
Okay.
keep happening?
Okay, I'm gonna...
There's a boss screaming here. It's very loud.
Just a sec. Okay, so basically you two are going to take -1 ongoing because of this.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, just a screaming that has been invading your head, and it's almost
Aight.
like we encountered this several times before with a specific situation.
Mm-hmm.
Question.
Yes,
Does both, like, who knows about that?
Olaf does.
Okay, got it. Thought so.
Yeah, I doubt that Casimir knows that.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Unfortunately, yeah. But yeah, so...
Oi, come out here, you creepy bastard.
You creepy fucking bastard.
Yeah, so...
I'd
All
rip your
the party but you
head right
two
off
is
your
cur-
shoulders.
All the party but you two is currently just on the ground incapacitated right now.
Yeah. Ah, shit. What do we do?
Come
Fucking-
over here, and I'll take my big axe and slash it right in the belly.
All right. All right. I don't know if that's going to help anything right now. I think we should get everyone out of here as quick as we can.
Are you not going to ask who he's screaming at, or you just accepting that he does this?
Well, I am curious as to what he's doing, but Arlo has seen this before, and he thinks he should get everyone out.
Very
And
well.
he starts grabbing Jonathan and Kit,
Just start.
and he starts dragging them away.
Alright, Arlo
Hey,
will pick
Olaf,
up.
Olaf, you want to help me here? What are you screaming about? Who are you screaming at? This is just
It's him. He's here somewhere.
him.
Come out, you little beast.
Who the hell are you talking about?
The man I told you before. The creature I followed.
As he starts to say this, you can smell what you're pretty sure is rotting flesh.
Mm.
Ah, very well. Armand's gonna go. Olaf is going to go and pick up Casimir, Zeffy, and the new chick.
Taika.
Yeah,
Taika, yeah.
Taika.
I've heard of the carry, but this is ridiculous.
Carry
Yeah, you're carrying two big lads right now. Let's be real.
Olaf is a big lad, okay?
Yes,
8'4"?
but both Casimir and Did you say Zeffy?
Casimir, Zeffy, and Taika. Yeah,
Both of them are well over 6 foot, and I'm
bet. I
pretty
would
sure
do
typical. I'm pretty sure
you-
typical Viking height would have been more like 5'7".
You want me to do a tough roll
Really?
right now? Bet.
Yeah, do a tough roll, but just remember you
Alright.
have -1 ongoing right now.
That
Actually,
is
you're fine.
fine by me. I don't even need it.
Mm.
Well, crap.
Oh, you completely fumbled. You completely fumbled the other two, but you managed to keep Taika from hitting the ground.
Oof.
Well, can I like try dragging them by the feet?
Just get them
Sure.
out. Who cares how you get them out?
Exactly. Can I drag
I'm
them by
gonna-
the feet?
Okay, sorry.
As you go, you also notice that like the two remaining spider things in the room are just kind of like clawing at their own heads and ramming the wall.
Aw,
Okay.
poor spiders.
I'm going to
No,
roll.
not my nephews.
I'm going to roll to investigate a mystery to see if I can find the source of the smell of rotten flesh.
Is it
Okay.
big think time? Come on,
Apparently.
Arlo, hit us with a big thing.
Okay, not actually going to where it is, just to see if I can figure out where it's coming from.
Is it close? Should we move faster?
All right, that's going to be a 12.
-1.
Okay, it's coming
Is that,
from.
wait, did you do the -1?
Yeah, did you do the -1?
11.
Okay. It's coming from the northeast.
Is it getting closer steadily, or like how fast is it getting
Steadily closer. Like, you're pretty sure it's out on the edge of town with how faint it is.
Great,
but
let's
it's
head
definitely
southwest
there.
then.
Ah, shit. All right, we need to get these. We need to get them out of here, and we need to get them back to the car and the truck.
Very well.
Possibly regroup. I'll help you with the two. Help you with the two big ones in a sec. I want to get Jonathan out of here real quick.
Nah, you get the wee lad out. I ought to handle these 3.
He says as he's dragging them across the ground.
Yep.
Well, 2 of them.
Yeah, the other one's Taika's on my shoulder, so don't worry. I'm keeping her safe.
All right, so Arlo is going to attempt to carry Jonathan out and see if he can get Agent Knight out
Are
of
you
it.
just. Okay, I was about to say.
So would I have to roll tough for that, or how would this work?
You're not dealing with 2 people that are almost a foot taller than you with a third person on top, so no.
All right. So I get Agent Knight and Jonathan, and I start headed back towards the truck.
As you go outside, you notice that, like, there are some of the spider creatures that are similar to what was happening inside, but there are also others that are just barreling past you to the
northeast.
to the northeast, like
All right.
completely ignoring you 3.
Now, question: when you say barreling past us, is it like a frenzy, like they're running away? Frenzy, like they're going into battle mode? What do you mean they're barreling past us?
Like they're going towards that. They're going towards whatever's there. Like it's not a running away thing. It's a we need to get there thing.
So they're basically going to engage Armand in battle then.
Yes.
Okay.
What's that fucker doing here, anyways?
Well, last time he was trying to kill us, so I mean,
it is a border state.
Still.
Also, I'm pretty sure he's seen the news of what happened in New Orleans.
All right. While I'm getting Agent Knight and Jonathan into the truck, I'm going to attempt to call Ezreal whenever I can get a hand free.
All right.
well, I set Taika because it's a woman neatly in the back. Casimir, I throw into the trunk, and my Valkyrie Zephy, I place next to Taika.
I just realized that there's 2 cars and only one of you knows how to drive.
Who's awake at least?
Yes.
Ah, shit.
Well, the other car is either staying here or something.
As you look over the scene,
we might have to move. We might have to move the bigger ones into my truck because you don't know how to drive, do you?
By drive, do you mean like steer a boat?
I'm gonna take that as a hard no. I'm gonna have to explain this to Agent Knight when she gets back.
oh boy.
Good
Oh,
job.
you're talking
Olaf.
about the motorized horse. No, I can't ride it.
Yeah.
Good job, Olaf. You were close the first time.
Oh boy.
Right. This is going to be awkward explaining it later. All right. We need to get we need to get Casimir and Zephy into the back if possible. I don't know if I could lay them out across the seat even if I have an extra cab. But
Then Olaf is going to pick up Taika and Zephy first and place them neatly into the back of his truck, and then he's going to take Olaf out of the trunk and throw it onto the bed of the
Casimir.
truck. Yeah, throw Casimir out of the trunk
All right.
and into the
Olaf
bed of the
jumps
truck.
To the back of the truck with a backflip.
As you take him out of the trunk, you see that the harpoon gun is still there.
Oh God! Why is there a harpoon gun here?
Please.
There's
that's
always
gonna
been a
give us-
harpoon gun there.
That's gonna give me and Kyle PTSD now, okay? Please don't remind me of that other spell slayer who will
Hey.
not be named.
Hey Olaf, get the other girl in the back of the truck. I think I can fit her. Taika, I think she said her name was. I don't like the fact that we're taking her with us, but she did say that, so we may as well return the favor.
Nah, she showed us where the red boy was getting
Purple.
funky. The purple boy was getting funky.
Yeah, get them in here. All right, we need. I'm gonna make a call real quick, and after I've settled Jonathan into the seat comfortably, then I give Ezreal a call.
All right, well, transitioning. That phone is currently on silent in the back pocket of a demon who is in a church with a young androgynous person and a vampire made out of mosquitoes trying to talk to a priest. All right. Look, I know it goes against your sensibilities or whatever the fuck, but there are bigger things at stake here. Which, gonna say it, that young androgynous person is Eugenate.
Oh, hello? What?
We're now in a U scene.
Oh, okay.
You're in church with
You're
a
in a church
vampire
and
demon.
a demon trying to talk the priest into getting a hold of people to do a Latin chant in order to unsummon the different portions of that elder god.
Huh.
Aw.
Just tell him if he doesn't do it, he's a little bitch.
I.
Hey, tell him if he doesn't do it, he's gay.
Yeah, no balls,
He's
dude.
a church. It's a church. They'll fall for it every time.
When am I going to expose him to the stereotype that he is?
Exactly.
I really don't see what your big problem here. Clearly, there's no problem with me being here. Right here. Little holy place. Haven't burst into flames yet. Look. I'm not doing any deals with demons. It's not a deal. Literally making sure that you don't end up getting eaten by some horrific monstrosity and watching everyone you know and love die.
La 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 la. Elmo's world.
Elmo's world.
Oh, God.
Emma loves this goldfish.
Is that what that line is?
His
Crown
too.
I never picked up on that line.
Anyway,
Do you have anything to say on the matter right now?
Mr. Grenade.
Okay, hold on.
Come on, just big brain it. You got this.
You know, I really hoped that bringing someone that was blessed by an angel would help.
Nope.
She just kind of looks back at you and glares.
Alright. Sorry, I'm flat out blinking here.
Well, then maybe you should have brought the actual angel.
Yes, the demon is going to bring the actual angel. It's gonna go great.
Well, it's not going great already, so.
How am I supposed to...
Just say something random to make him want to help you.
Yeah, tell him he's gay if he doesn't help.
Like, say you have an angel that they can speak to or something.
Okay. Alright.
Grenade runs out of the church.
No. Well, probably. Shoot. Alright, looky here.
What?
I have some connections to a particular angel, you see? And if you help out here, then I'll put in a good word with the angel who could pass it on to
Big boy.
to some of the
To your
higher.
daddy.
Sure.
I don't know how you think this works, but we tend to kind of have a direct pipeline to God with being priests and all. Oh, spare me!
Well, when's the last time you've heard a response?
Oh, he throwing shade.
Ezra Cole is just kind of laughing right now.
Bro, he's out here throwing shade. I like it.
It's true.
Excuse me? No, please! Answer the child's question.
I fell out of my chair.
Are you okay?
Really? I didn't hear anything.
I slipped my hand up to mute myself because I was bursting out laughing. And I just kind of fell backwards. Sorry.
When the truth is back so strong.
I just wasn't expecting that. Like,
What?
anything would have been fine, but just hearing, I mean, when was the last time you got a response? And like just the dead set voice.
Like that's how Canadians say it. That's how I am.
No, I like it. I like it.
He's just blunt.
Look, Father. I'm pretty sure you could throw away your pride for 5 minutes and just do this for the greater good. As I said before, not working with a demon. Get out.
What about just the vampire?
Okay, so being as we just had a situation in which someone who's not here is suddenly interjecting into conversation.
Like,
The Lord works in mysterious ways.
Most of the
indeed.
non-committal. Jacob just kind of goes, yeah, I mean, the fact that she's here the fact that I'm here right now kind of throws a lot of this shit up in the air for you. Excuse me. What, did I misspeak? Okay. I guess we'll just leave this argument and go back to the rest of the party.
Sorry.
So the rest of the party...
Right? Fuck, she ain't answering. Damn it.
Ah, is it your lady friend? They tend to never call back for some reason.
Shut up, Olaf. Get in the passenger seat. We're getting out of here.
What? Apparently he's picked up on modern technology quite fast.
I remember when I used to write pornos for my loved one.
I swear to God, with the accent, it sounded like you said pornos.
I'd usually find them battered up in the trash.
Olaf, I'm going to say this one more time. Shut up. Get in the passenger seat. Buckle up. We're getting out of here. I'm going to leave you behind, and you're going to be facing a Night of the Living Dead situation. Do you want that?
Is that a reference from something?
Is he smart enough to know it's a reference?
Olaf's
he
actually
just-
pretty smart.
With
Yeah,
the
he
name,
just doesn't
I'd
know technology.
assume that it was a story.
Yeah.
Right. So you know Armand, yes?
Ah, yes, he's my arch enemy.
Do you know what he can do?
I've only got into battle with him for like a couple times.
All
No
right.
matter
So
how many times I chop him up, he just comes back.
yeah, okay. Well, in addition to that, he can take corpses, dead folk, and he can raise them to work for him. So I'm also going to put this in an interesting way. We were hunting a werewolf, below the city, I might add, underground, and I don't know how deep it was, but his magic was still able to reach there. It woke up and it started moving again after Agent Knight pumped a whole bunch of silver rounds into its forehead. This town has basically been reaching an apocalypse situation in which there are thousands, if not tens of thousands, of people that can join his army. You will get your shot at him.
Okay, I'm gonna have you roll sharp quick.
Okay.
Don't forget the -1 forward.
Yes, I will subtract that from my total. So that's
All
a
right.
9 minus 1, so that's 8.
Now that you think about it, you think you've seen a single human corpse since you got here.
Ah, shit. Well, and that would explain the smell. All right.
No.
Brimstone.
That would explain why it didn't smell until recently.
Brimstone.
Yeah. All right. Well, regardless of the reasoning, we need to get out of here because this is about to be something that we will be in over our heads, and it's only the two of us, and we don't have our heaviest hitters on our side.
Have you tried anything to snap them out of it, or just drug them to the car?
I dragged them to the car because, well, I mean...
Anyway.
Don't worry. In this situation, I wouldn't think of doing that either. As you
Anyway.
can kind of tell.
So, you are all in the truck, except for the two that are in the trunk, in the bed,
Mm-hmm.
Which is me and Casimir.
Mm-hmm.
which is Zeffy and Casimir.
Mm-hmm.
No, wait,
Ah,
Zeffy's
Zeffy.
in the back seat.
Yeah, Zeffy is next to Tiger.
Wait,
She's in
what?
Bacardi.
You got told to get in the passenger seat.
Do I look like I know what a passenger seat is?
How is this conversation happening?
She said get in the passenger seat. I'm like, I just get in the trunk.
Well, I thought.
Who cares? He's in the fucking car. That's all that
No,
matters.
he's not. Apparently, he's in the bed of the truck.
That's still
Outside of the
inside
truck.
of it. That's
No.
still,
Hey,
that's still. If he
If-
moves, will he move with the truck?
You see, I thought
Yes.
we put.
Then he's in fucking side of it.
But he's not inside of the cab of the truck.
who cares? At least this way, if monsters come up, I can like slash at them while we're driving. Okay.
Arlo can roll down the fucking window, and this entire conversation could still fucking happen. So who fucking cares?
I
I'm
thought.
pretty sure that his truck.
No,
would like-
Casimir got put in the bed.
Yeah.
I put Taika and Zeffy in the back seat because, one, Taika's a girl, and two, Zeffy is my Valkyrie.
All right. I thought. Okay, cool. All right, that's fine. And Arlo doesn't care at this point. He just drives off, and then he rolls down the window. All right, hold on then, and floors it to get out of Dodge.
Question: what about the little I don't know how to describe the kid. Dang, I'm trying to think how would Olaf describe her. Oh, I'll just say the scrawny one.
one with-
What?
the
I'm
one
gonna say
with
the
Thor's
scrawny
hair. I don't know.
What about the little scrawny one metal horse?
We'll have to come back for it or something. This is going to be a really awkward conversation when she wakes up, but we can't do anything right now. Well, unless you wanted to try to wake Taika or but I don't know if that'd work or not. Damn it.
This has to be one of the most unlucky rolls that has ever happened with this.
Yeah, I was thinking about using a luck, but I'm like, nah, I'm gonna save it.
Yeah, like Zeffy usually never fails these kind of rolls.
As
This is
long
the
as I'm
first time
not
she-
dying, there's no reason for me to use a luck.
Well, you weren't there.
Well, the
Well,
thing
I'm
is,
just saying.
with Casimir, I kind of want to use luck every now and then.
Yeah.
True.
You evil bastard.
What? I gotta make it interesting.
No, you
Mhm.
don't. You really don't.
I'm actually kind of looking forward to the conversation Arlo's going to have with Agent Knight next session when Jess is here. So it's going to be funny.
And by the way, your truck or your car got mauled by spiders, and we don't know what happened to it. Yeah.
All right. As you drive away, like the voices get slightly quieter, as you'd expect with the distance, but then suddenly they just abruptly stop.
And I kind of slow the truck down and then stop at the side of the road, like just kind of in confusion. What the hell?
Oh no.
Olaf, you feel that?
Fair what?
The voices have stopped. They're not there anymore.
Yes, I don't hear them anymore.
And the rest of the party, except weirdly enough Kit, who apparently has just also collapsed from exhaustion after having to deal with several hours of Ocean Man, basically begins to like regain their senses.
Mm-hmm.
Can I have a moment, please?
Oh man, that was some party.
Fuck! What the hell was that? Taika screams out immediately.
Oh, look, that one's awake.
And then Zeffy also wakes up, but doesn't really say much. She's just more disappointed in herself for letting, that, happen to her.
Jonathan,
are you okay?
Jonathan just kind of starts whimpering a little bit, and Arlo just kind of protectively holds his arm around him.
Yes, I am fine, but that was very unpleasant.
I don't know what y'all talking about. That was a freaking amazing party. Jesus Christ. We need to go back there sometime.
I was not referring to the party.
Shit. Hang in there, kid. What was that?
You notice that the kid that Jonathan has kind of like clenched his fists to the point to where his nails actually cut into his palms.
Ugh.
And there is actually blood on his hands right now.
Oh, shit. Arlo kind of reaches into the glove box and pulls out a medical kit and like, Jonathan, let me see your hand.
Does he have Spider-Man Band-Aids?
No, they're just the regular skin-colored ones.
Ew.
So they blend right in. Nice.
Oi.
They really don't. All right, this is going to sting a little bit. Arlo pours a little bit of peroxide onto Jonathan's hands, who clenches his teeth a little bit, but then puts Band-Aids on them.
Convenient.
Too bad the only person who actually, has a first aid skills, currently out like a light.
Yeah. Been a stressful few days.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right, which I guess I'll take this opportunity to switch back over to the church.
Has our boy thought of a plan yet?
The priest suddenly kind of cocks his head. Did any of the rest of you hear that? Hear what? That voice. Hey. What the hell is that? You brought in here. I did none of that.
Coming for you.
Say what?
Kind of starts just clutching his face and just thrashing around a good bit. Before...
Go ahead.
Okay, before he just kind of collapses to the ground.
I probably should go over and see if he's okay. You okay? Hey, you okay? Hello?
Suddenly a hand, like one of his hands just all of a sudden like shoots out and grabs you by the throat.
Oh.
Well, I can't say that went as I expected. Ah, shit.
Ah, fuck.
Can I use my reaction?
To...
well, first of all, that's D&D. But, second of all, obviously, to remove thine dirty hands off my virgin neck.
What?
Virgin.
What meat bag did I end up in this time?
Hmm.
Ken just looks down, sees a cross around it. Ah, shit.
It's Armand.
Huh.
The spiders did it.
Been a while since that happened. Who the fuck? Oh. Oh, you're that kid. Got it. Ezracle? What are you doing here? Oh, dear gods. And who is... Ah, my dear. Should we finish what we started in Texas? I'd rather we didn't.
Yeehaw.
Am I still being choked?
Yes!
Can I, like, roll tough or something?
Can you what?
Can I, like, roll tough or something? Or am I just strong enough?
Yeah, you can roll tough. What exactly are you trying to do with the tough roll?
Well, what else? Take the hand off my neck.
All right. Roll tough.
Look at that. Arlo's over here saying, we can't do it. The spiders took care of him for us.
Easy. Yeet.
All right. You managed to pry his fingers off your throat and you drop to the ground,
Okay.
gasping for air. All right. Well,
Breathing in.
fun as it would be to take you as a to-go meal, family business to attend to. And Jacob just kind of starts slowly backing away. Love of everything that is living right now. Can you focus on the important issues and not your family squabbles? No, I can't. Now, boss, get out of my way.
I would have fired him on the spot if he said that to me.
Are you gonna do anything down there, Grenade?
Well,
Wait, Gennade can go in corporal. Why did he even have to roll?
Well,
I can't go in corporal through living
attacks.
Alright.
And yes, I can't. Even if I can go through living objects, the ability to go in corporeal through attacks seems kind of broken. So
Yeah.
Yeah, Zane, you won't let my character do that.
No, he just walks in on fish people.
Yeah.
like maybe he had like a robot hand, then I could have phased through that. But I don't think. I think a priest with a robot.
Priest with a robot.
Yeah, that doesn't belong in this campaign. In a different campaign, but not this one.
All
Yeah.
right.
I kind of want to make a character like that now, just because.
Robo priest.
Yes,
Cyborg
Electra
priest?
Jesus.
And android priest.
Anyway, so
An
we're just
android
gonna-
cleric.
A Warforged cleric, got it.
Daka.
So what do you do, Grenade?
Well, let's see. Okay, so the thing is, I don't really know. I don't fully understand what's going on here, but I'm pretty sure Grenad's supposed to know more than what I do.
Basically, because this is the same guy who destroyed that. Because this was kind of like, I'm pretty sure that you were there when this was explained. That like the guy who destroyed that city in that town in Texas, is able to possess people's bodies, and is also the brother of the vampire who has been living in your uncle's house.
Oh, so we figured out what that was.
Yeah, this has been explained.
Okay. It was probably during a time when I was like 50% like on the way to passing out. All right. So he's okay. And he's trying to back away now, right?
The brother is currently trying to back away, yes. And the demon is trying to stay between the two so that it's not another all-out bloodbath between them.
Whoa. Huh. What can I do? Like,
Man, I'm pretty sure you got a certain ability from that angel, as well as a certain weapon.
For a second, I thought you were talking about Banish Evil. It's like, I don't have that.
No, not that.
Punch him in the face.
You want? Okay, so I'm assuming you're implying or suggesting that I smack him with my space hammer,
Yes, that.
even though they're trying not to fight. But okay,
Well,
I guess so.
One of them can come back and like ad infinitum. The other one cannot.
Okay, like, this is the opposite of reading a bad situation, but whatever. Let me just Thor's hammer this and go yeah yeet.
Opposite of. Okay. Wait, what was the reading a bad situation thing? If you want to do that,
reading a.
that's a sharp. Like, do you want to try and do a read a bad situation roll instead?
Let's see, reading a bad.
Ask the keeper one of the following questions. What's my best way in? What's my best way out? Are there any dangers we haven't noticed? What's the biggest threat? What's most vulnerable to me? What's the best way to protect the victims? And if you act on the answers, you get +1 ongoing while the information is...
Might as well, since it seems like I should be able to follow up. Reading that
Alright.
situation. I only want an average roll on this, so let's see. Sharp. +3.
13!
I get to ask any question. No, I don't
You get
have
to ask
advantage.
3.
I get to ask 3. Oh.
Yep.
Wow, it's a 1 or 3. Okay, alright.
Yeah.
So first question, what's the biggest threat?
Probably Armand. That's the only thing that would want to kill you right now.
I guess another question is, are there any dangers we haven't noticed? I'm pretty sure it's just him, but whatever.
Yeah, it's just him.
What's the best way to protect the victims?
Probably with the hammer.
Alright. Well, at least get the ongoing, yeah?
Yep, you get the +1 ongoing.
Alright, time to give him the good old Mario. Hoo-ah!
Alright.
Here you go, Quake Hammer. Let's go. No. Tough, right?
Yeah, that would be tough.
6, 2d6.
You...
Damn.
Alright.
It's a crit.
Yeah, where are you hitting with this hammer?
Where else would you hit a hammer? On the head.
Okay, well, alright. What are you doing for your tough roll? For your kick some ass effect?
Let's see. Sutta.
Okay.
Let's see. I don't have advanced kick ass, so it's
No, you don't.
Oh, I have +1 4, so it's 13, but it's still the same thing either way.
Yeah.
I guess just do more damage, I guess.
Alright. So that's a total of 4, right?
I believe so. Let's see. It's been a while since I looked at this sheet. Hammer. Yes, 4.
Alright. Basically, you end up just knocking him off of his feet. You kind of miss... he manages to just slightly get it to where it doesn't hit him square in the face, but instead catches him, like, in the chest and neck. However,
Fair.
he's still slammed to the ground and has just broken one of his arms in multiple places.
His arms? Okay.
One of his arms.
Damn, what is this hammer? Well, it is
Wow.
thunder.
You sure know how to give someone a warm welcome.
I felt it was called for.
Starts trying to get back up on his feet.
Can I
And
do
then
like
lunges at you.
Oh, let's give him the good old golf swing.
Alright, roll tough.
Oh yeah. Do I still have the +1, or is that just for the earlier roll?
I'm pretty sure it said that it was ongoing for as long as the information is relevant. Yeah,
I see.
ongoing.
So that means I have the +2. Oh, phooey.
You whiff.
Horribly.
He manages to basically just, hop over it, and then just sinks his teeth into the meat of your arm. Right where arm meets shoulder.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah. Which, let me check and see how much that one does again, because oh yeah, that's right, I forgot, that was a 4.
What his teeth does as much damage as my hammer currently?
Yeah, it basically, you just feel like your collarbone just snap in half, and your shoulder blade just starting to crack.
Wait. You said where the arm connects to the shoulder.
Yeah.
Isn't that where the shoulder connects to the torso?
Yeah. It's from the top. So that's shoulder blade, collarbone, and arm.
Okay. Definitions. Ouch. That's 4 harm? Okay.
Yep. It's not even leg breaking this time.
And
And then
you know
just
what? You know what would be funny? Is he stuck on my body now?
Yeah, but he's also starting to kind of lift you up off your feet with his jaws.
Okay, idea. So, using my incorporeal in conjunction, I can probably wrap my arm around his head, try to sweep his legs, and then go incorporeal to the point where I just drop through the floor, but because he's still connected to me, he's still stuck with me. And then I just give him the good old wrestling, slam him into the ground while I face just far enough into the ground so that the weight of my body pulls him. Do you see where I'm going with this?
I'm not sure how your incorporeal thing factors into this.
Basically, he's pulling him down towards the floor and going through the floor, slamming his face into the ground.
Well, that would require him to fly.
No. I just let gravity pull me to the ground.
He's lifting you up, though.
I guess it would be strength there.
Yeah, I don't think you going incorporeal would cause you to suddenly weigh more.
All right, fair enough.
If anything, I think it would make you weigh less.
Yeah.
Wait, what? No.
But
Anyway.
you're trying to sweep his legs in order to get him to fall, so he falls towards the floor, correct?
Yeah, that was part of the idea. Yes.
Yeah, that mentioning that is what makes me confused on when where the incorporealness comes.
Sweep the leg, go incorporeal, long enough to make him slammo jammo into the ground.
Slammo jammo?
Come on and slam. Welcome to the jam.
All right, God, roll tough, but you have a -1 ongoing right now because of the fact that you're in intense pain
Ouchies.
due to your bones breaking.
Use luck.
Well, I have to roll first, so let's see if I need to use luck. Here. Oh, well. Because of the ongoing, or the pain, I fail.
Unless you want to use a luck point.
I haven't used any, so I think I'm okay with doing that.
Okay. So, by some miraculous feat of engineering, you managed to sweep his legs despite him lifting you off the ground and go incorporeal just the right time that you go through the ground and he slams into it. However, the force of him falling over isn't really enough to do any damage.
Tell that to the wrestlers.
It's not like you did this on the top rope.
I don't know. A German suplex seems pretty efficient.
This wasn't a German suplex, though.
It's pretty close to it, except I'm using my whole body weight.
You're also dealing with someone stronger than you.
I don't know.
Point is, the force is enough for him to, that his mouth opens up and lets go of you.
Okay.
But, he's still, unharmed, so he just kind of gets up, looks down, and trying to figure out what the fuck just happened. You two saw that, right? Yeah? Yeah?
Time to make a tactical withdrawal.
Are you just absconding?
No, I'm not leaving.
Okay.
I'm still going to be around. I just want to try to get the jump on him. Because I don't know. Am I okay to be completely under the ground, or should a part of me be sticking out?
I mean, I think you'd be okay. It's just a whole thing of you should probably get that arm looked at.
Yes.
As he's confused, trying to figure out what the hell just happened, Jacob turns into a swarm of mosquitoes and suddenly just envelops him.
Okay.
As he's now started to thrash around trying to get them off, because unlike last time, he doesn't have any form of bug spray.
Well, okay. So let me crawl out of this hidey hole of the ground I'm in. And man, a 1-on-1 is not really. All right.
I mean, technically, it's a 3-on-1 if you do this right.
I'm gonna have to swing this hammer one-handed. Oh well, good thing it's light as a feather.
I might actually have a way to get around that for you.
It says hand, so it's not two-handed, is it? It's just a simple hand.
I mean, it's
hand just means you use it with
borderline-
your hand.
borderline Warhammer, but
I just gotta choke up on the handle.
I could put it in an infinite falling loop and then drop it on him.
Can I use 2 portals?
I can't. It's kind of impossible to not have 2 portals. You need at least 2 because otherwise you just have a hole that leads to nowhere.
A hole that leads to nowhere? Perfect. I'll just stick him inside and close it.
You can never have 1 portal. It doesn't work that way. What?
I could have sworn the portal is only it can only access hammer space.
No, my portals.
Oh.
You know, like the one that I used to get you from Nebraska to Texas and back again.
Right. As Grenade would say. Grenade is just basically the stupid side of my personality. I'm slow and I pick up on things horribly.
So, do you want to try that so that we don't get killed?
Yeah, let's cut him in half, Mortal Kombat style.
That's not what I was suggesting, but okay.
Oh.
We put the hammer in an infinite falling loop. And then when it builds up enough speed, we put the portal. We move the top portal to over him. Jacob could only keep him distracted for so long.
Alright, let's just say this went over not as long as we did.
Alright. You do that, the hammer builds up a lot of speed, And then right when the cloud of mosquitoes disperses, the hammer slams straight into the top of the priest that is currently being possessed by Armand's head, and basically just manages to turn his torso inside out.
There you go. There's your damage.
God dang.
If anyone gets the joke, applause.
I get it, but why?
He is very dead. Well, good news is that we're alive. The bad news is that we're going to have to track him back down. Yeah, that's not too good.
Does anybody know any, healing?
Well, I'm
As
pretty
I'm
sure
holding
your
my
angel
sword.
friend does.
Is he not here?
I should probably actually give them a call. Oh, that's a missed message from Arlo.
You have your phone on vibrate?
No, I had it on silent. It wasn't vibrating.
That's even worse. Or
Look,
good, depending on which bucket you have it in.
kind
But
of
anyways,
important situation. In middle of work. Kind of needed to keep focused. Anyway, going to listen to this voicemail that Arlo left me.
You're expecting that Arlo left a voicemail.
I'm sorry, would he not?
I
Nah,
don't
he
think
probably he probably would, honestly, if it
All
was
right,
something
so
like
let's
this.
hear this voicemail. I'm gonna put it on speaker.
Let
Yeah.
us-
God damn it, Ezreal, the one time I call you and actually need you to pick up, you don't answer. Fuck. All right, Armand's in the area. There's voices going on, and everyone is out of commission except for me and the fucking foreigner. Anyway, call me back if you can.
Wow, he really is starting to sound like a conspiracy theorist.
You've used that joke already.
Yes, I have.
It's called a recurring joke. Look it up.
Oh, it was almost as funny as the first time it was used.
That was only the
I
second
know,
time, though.
right?
It hasn't been used 10 times yet. It's only
Yeah.
been used twice.
Yet being the key word here.
That's the minimum amount needed to be recurring.
Oh, right, yeah.
It's not the start of every session.
But that's the best
At which
part.
point I just want to die.
It sounds like your problem, man.
I can help with
I
that.
wanted to die the third time.
Alright, so next time you say that joke, I'm gonna say this again.
Bet.
Well, this time it was an in-character joke. Anyway. It's okay, she's started to call you. I don't know what you're doing right now.
This is probably at the point where they've stopped on the side of the road, and Arlo probably feels his phone answer, phone ring, so he answers.
So, may have just found out that the Armand situation was solved.
Yeah, well, about that, the voices that he leaves behind just kind of stopped abruptly. I don't know what the hell happened, but I saw some spiders from the fucking third finger or whatever going towards where the corpse smell was coming from. And, well, everyone except for Agent Knight is back on their feet now, so that's either a good thing or a bad thing, and yet we still got this whole doomsday thing to worry about. Any advice?
Well, I'd say get rid of the third finger's head so that it stops being a problem right now. Armand's not currently a problem for you, though that's Melia mentioned is probably still going to be there, a few 100,000 maybe corpses, who knows. But
Will they still be walking? That's the question.
no,
Right.
no.
I didn't think so, but I
He
wasn't sure.
died twice in 2 days, and we just found out what happens when you drop Harley Quinn's hammer on a priest from terminal velocity.
Why so serious?
I'm curious as to what went down, but I suppose I'll just get the full
Your
story later.
nephew's currently got a broken shoulder, so...
Nephew. Oh, grenade. He's my cousin. He's not my nephew.
I'm sorry. This has been so fucking unclear this entire time.
First session I
think at
introduced,
some
I
point
said,
you want-
my cousin Grenade.
Our relationship is more confusing than my gender.
Because the fact that you two are related comes up so little.
I've always I used my cousin first session, and that's always what I've kept. But okay,
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
you have to remember that unless it's been stated a few times. Because all I remember is the fact that he's apparently a lot younger.
Well, I remembered it. I'm fucking terrible at remembering things.
Okay, you're whatever the fuck this is.
I'm bad at remembering, and I'm out of the loop.
Point is, they need help right now, so I'm gonna see if I can take him to a hospital.
Put this
Yeah.
subject here.
Yeah, it sounds like a good plan. Don't use the hospital on 5th Street. Use the bigger one. It's a little bit better, and they have better service and stuff like that.
Okay then.
All right.
Granted, Fifth Street probably was the best idea with human experimentation in the basement. Yeah.
I'm sorry. What?
Nothing.
All right. I'll ask about that one later. I will. I will let you go.
She's already hung up.
Right. Cool. Good talk.
That's what that clunk noise was.
Fucking demons. Just puts his phone in his pocket. All right, everyone. You back on your feet?
Yeah, I guess. That party was something, man. Oh, God.
Jonathan just kind of nods silently.
That party was something.
There's indeed a thing going on at that party.
By the way, anybody remember what happened yesterday?
It's the same day, dude.
He's done a lot of drugs.
Huh.
Tiger just kind of pats him on the shoulder like, it's the same day, dude. I know, wild, right?
Dang.
Right. So we got the finger of an elder god running around that just managed to kill Armand, and apparently he was killed a second time within the last hour. And so now
He's already got twice to 2 others. Man.
don't worry, man. He dies multiple times, so you'll get your shot.
Well, yes, I've killed him with fire once, but I need to make sure he's dead.
Point is, we got a bigger problem here that is currently stalking the ruins of New Orleans. We need to take it out before it spreads to other cities.
Oh, I know. I know. Okay, I got you. You're talking about the witch doctor that turns people into frogs, right?
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
it was on TV the other day at
Oh.
your house.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Oh
dude.
my
Are you
God.
okay in the head? No, like real talk.
No, he is not. Arlo lights up a cigarette.
I saw it on the TV. It was with the
Oh, are you ready? Are you
TV isn't
ready?
real, dude.
Transformation synth. Damn it!
It was a perfect opportunity. I regret nothing.
Going to have a fucking stroke.
All right, so
I'm just gonna
Arlo's-
say that I'm pretty sure that little Jonathan recognizes the difference.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure even Zephy's kind of smiling like, yeah, I'm not that stupid.
yeah, Jonathan probably recognizes it, but Tom doesn't.
It's Disney's The Princess and the Frog.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, now I get it.
You know, that
Yeah.
Disney movie that pretends that racism never existed. Or at least not systemic racism. Anyway.
The all-black movie?
Whoop.
It's not all black.
Anyway,
I'm back in black.
Just like Annie.
well, I'm Men in Black.
I'm in black mint white. Anyway.
That sounds like a personal problem.
So
No, it's
basically,
not a problem at all.
Basically, Arlo's saying we need to get back to the town and we need to hunt down this monster and take it out.
Very well.
Right. Ezreal said we need to aim for the head this time. So if you do get an open shot, aim for the head.
Where else were y'all guys aiming before?
I usually aim for the head, but sometimes I aim for the body because it's a bigger target.
Sometimes you just gotta go break them kneecaps.
I'm usually too far to aim for the head, but whatever. I guess I can try.
I can kind of hit everywhere. Yeah, that'll.
Zippy just kind of chuckles. I will make sure to swing down at his head.
All right, good. So we're clear. Aim for the head. Let's get back into town, and maybe this time I won't actually have to explain to Agent Knight why her car isn't at my place.
Anyway.
Right.
Well, Arlo, are you going to drive us back?
Yes, Arlo is going to drive you back, and as this is happening, Arlo is going to try to put together pieces, and I'm going to burn one of my holds to ask where will the next critical event occur.
Probably, like, near the center of town. As you start to get to the edge, you pretty clearly see what is Armand's body impaled on a one of the traffic light poles.
Ah, lovely.
Like on the whole overhang for that.
Arlo
What
covers
the-
Jonathan's eyes as. All right, don't look at that. Just keep your eyes shut.
Gross.
Is this when I have his violent flaw happen?
I mean, he hasn't used his powers in a bit, so I don't know.
Good point.
He bites Arlo's fingers off.
I mean, granted, the whole thing with the bleeding hands was more the self-destructive thing than
Yeah.
anything.
I got that.
Okay.
That was. But anyway, so all right, Arlo pulls the truck over to the side of the road, parks it, turns it off, and takes the keys out of the ignition, sticks it in his pocket, then pulls out Florence and loads in a couple more shells.
All right.
While Olaf jumps out of the bed of the truck with his shield in one hand and his sword in another.
All right.
Specifically, sword in right, shield in left.
Jonathan stays behind to keep an eye on Agent Knight and make sure nothing gets to her.
So you found
And
that.
Casimir-
Get out of the vehicle like normal people.
Casimir jumps out and moves his giant hell sword
No,
over his shoulders like a cloud.
you should jump out of the car like Dio.
God.
Stop.
No,
You're coming closer.
not that one. The part one.
I swear to God, if you reese.
Someone give me a cherry.
No. That's not even Dio.
That's Kakyoin.
I don't know. I don't
Lower,
watch the
lower,
show.
lower.
I don't watch the show, so I don't know.
Anyway, as
All right.
you start to go further forward, you see some of the spider beasts just come out of alleyways and stuff as if they're leading you forward.
Shit.
Hey, I remember these guys. Y'all were party animals. I like y'all.
They're trying to avoid eye contact with you.
Oh, come on. We used to
Not
be
out
such
of
good-
reverence. Not out of reverence. Out of shame.
Oh, come on. Can't we still have that truce? Taika, chimes in as she looks at them.
One of them just kind of looks at you sideways. I don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't one of those ones. Word
She's
just
gonna
kind of spread.
She's just gonna shrug. As long as we're not attacking her, then who cares?
Man, these spiders are not like the other one, that's for dang sure. How boring. Anyway, let's
What
go
the-
kick some ass. That way we can go party again.
What the hell? Never mind.
As you... Holy shit. God damn it. God damn it. Just when Casimir couldn't get weebier. Anyway. Don't think I forgot about this Cloud Strife reference. Anyway. As you kind of get to just, like, where you're pretty sure that fight earlier took place between her and Armand, you just kind of see her sitting atop a pile of corpses.
Ah, lovely.
And now that you're actually able to get a good look at her, you also realize that unlike the last finger you had to deal with, this one is in fact wearing clothes that you're pretty sure she took off people she killed. Mostly because they don't fit properly on her 7-foot frame.
What up, sis?
You know, I was pretty sure after what happened with Crickthought that you would be quite the disappointment. But I never thought it would be this bad.
Who the heck is Crickthought?
Hey, he's pretty cool.
Quick thought, the medieval thought.
Tyka's trying to defend her new friend.
The last finger, you know, the one that tried to eat all of you.
The longest
Oh,
finger,
you mean the
got
one that
it.
we killed?
Y'all tried to get eaten? Ugh.
You
That
act
happens
as,
quite a bit.
you act as though any of us can truly die in the sense that any of these
Okay, question. Is he
squishy
here
little
anymore?
things.
Is he here? Is he here? Yes or no?
Yes,
Where? I don't see
on
him.
the ground.
Ah, so he did. Got it.
You always were the stupid one of the 6.
Well, I'm also the strongest one, so
Sephi snorts.
Didn't you get trapped under a steel door?
The same person who drowned 6 foot under?
hey, and guess what? I can fly. Can you fly? I don't think so.
Arlo inhales in his
Life
cigarette, like, very long, and then lets out a very long breath. Just
How have none of you killed him yet?
I just
Right.
Just on a personal level.
I've wanted to
If-
multiple times.
If I
I've
weren't
tried,
related
Sephi
to
chimes
him,
in.
not very hard, evidently. If I weren't
hold on.
related to him, I'd rip him in half and feed him to you.
I find it amusing.
So, what I'm hearing is you aren't going to try to kill me.
Well, no.
Again, this makes it easy enough, boys. Let's go kill
all
her.
I have to do is decapitate you, and you're out of commission.
Right. I don't suppose asking you to cease and desist would help anything.
Let's see. Eater of Worlds has destroyed countless planets. Sometimes on my own, actually. Those are good.
Alright.
No!
No, fuck
Guess
you.
what? This planet is under new protection.
And his name is Terraria.
She just kind of picks up one of the corpses next to her and flings it at you at high speed.
Can I attempt to stop it with my sword? Like, just like slice it and like have the body one half go to the right of me, one half go to the left.
You're gonna need to roll sharp.
What?
Fudge.
Sharp.
It's knowing where to
Okay.
cut.
Bara no mi.
It's also making sure that his reflexes are good enough to actually do it.
You have
They are
negative
not.
one.
Well, guess what? They are, because I'm using a look.
More apocalypse! Yay!
Oh dear God. All right,
I
so
am
who's
having my cool
behind?
moment.
Who's behind Casimir?
Taika.
Who else?
Arlo is to his left.
Sephi is
Okay.
gonna be to Arlo's left.
So
and
Taika and Arlo, you each get hit with one half of the corpse.
God damn it!
Ah, gross, dude.
I'm gonna need each of you to roll me tough.
Oh
So
boy.
So which corpse part? The arms, the legs, the eyes, the head, the torso? Which?
I'm pretty sure that it got cut down the middle.
That's going to be 10 for me.
All right.
2d5. What? No. 9. Fuck yeah.
I mean,
Nice.
let me actually see what the damage for this one is.
For launching a corpse at high velocity?
Yes.
Do we have numbers, or are we just gonna leave it ambiguous?
Apparently that was a 5. Arlo, you take half damage, so 2.
The hell? Okay. That's going to hurt.
Wait, what?
As does Zephy.
Wait, why is that
as
taking damage?
does Taika. As does Taika. But
She takes
Taika,
2?
you're also knocked to the ground by this. Arlo apparently just kind of staggers backwards.
Taika's just on the ground and like, gee, thanks for that.
Like,
Real cool of you.
God damn it.
that kind of just like knocked the air out of you.
Damn it.
You are
As
not
I
in a good
said.
place right now.
As I said, under new
She
protection.
throws another.
Another.
Taika is going to crawl away from him.
I'm going to
Okay.
I'm going to attempt to do like a Dark Souls roll to avoid the corpse if Casimir is able to cut this one in half.
Okay.
Perfect guardian.
So do I do your sharp again?
Yes.
Taika's trying to use her invincibility frames for being on
That's
the
even
ground.
worse.
This one hits you
Hold
square
on,
in the face.
hold on. Before you say that,
Motherfucker.
should I use another one?
Oh, god damn.
How many do you have left?
I currently have 4 left.
And how much harm are
Alright.
you suffering from?
Currently I have 0 harm on him.
So you can take a hit. You had your moment in the last one.
Just take the corpse to the face.
Question: is this EXP?
No.
Why not?
Fine, yeah, fine. It's EXP.
Yeah, he failed to roll.
I will
Yeah,
take.
it's a pretty important role.
I will take the corpse to the face.
But ultimately, it's
Alright.
up to him whether it's EXP or
Roll
not,
me
right?
tough.
Finally, something I can do.
Watch you
Double
get a
ones.
3.
Impossible because I have a 3. God. I got a 7.
You take 3 damage.
Question: is it armor ignoring?
No, it's a corpse flying at your face.
1
1
Then-
damage.
And you're also knocked to the ground with this one.
That's
Zephy
1
starts to
damage.
laugh at Casimir.
Will you just shut up already? God.
Okay. That's how you want to play.
Was that in character?
Casimir is going to stand up, take that same corpse, and do the mayhem roll where like I chuck it right back at him.
She just kind of bats it back at you with the flat side of the stop sign she's holding.
Yo, that's a good idea. Oh my god. I didn't even think about doing that with my sword.
Wait a second. They're holding a stop sign.
They've been holding a stop sign.
You mean like the clown from
Question: can I do that with my gigantic hell sword?
It's not going directly at you. Let me see. We do this as that sort of swing, so be to the left of her, would be to your right.
It's
Who's
a-
on your right?
It's a Ganondorf and Link fight right now.
Currently, no one because the one that was on my right
I
brought away.
Taika's
specifically-
crawling away. She was on her right.
What's
His
Taika?
right.
What's Taika on the? Okay.
Yeah, but she's
I-
crawling away.
on left.
All right. So that corpse just kind of like grossly splatters into the ground right next to where Taika is.
God damn it, dude. Fuck.
Like,
can you get closer and
Viscera-
stop letting her throw shit at me?
Viscera splatters on you.
Like she's throwing it at you. Like she's throwing it at him. Just kind of gesture toward
I'm
Casimir.
wearing black.
She has bad aim then.
God damn it.
my
Shut up, Kyle.
God. I'm so glad that we don't have to deal with with family reunions often, just once every few thousand years.
Well then.
Otherwise, I'd find a way to permanently end myself.
Oh, I can help you with that if you'd like me to.
No, you can't.
Want to bet? We could have. We'll find some way to get you gone for good.
At this point in time, I take a shot at the head with my shotgun.
All right, roll me sharp for that one.
Alrighty.
Because one of her two
That's gonna
pupiled
be
eyes
12.
just kind of looks at you. All right. How much does your shotgun do?
3 + 1 for devastating, so 4.
All right, let me check with this. All right. So her head kind of knocks back a bit, but at the same time, she's also just started rocketing forward down the pile of corpses at you, ready to hit you with the sign.
Can I have Zephy intercept?
Roll to protect someone would probably be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I protect my boy?
Yeah, sure. Roll to protect.
Protect someone. That's tough. All right. 2d6 plus 3. 9.
Okay, you protect them okay, but you suffer some or all of the harm they were going to get.
Okay, well, it's not hurting my boy, so.
Yeah, the stop sign does 4 harm, and you have 2 armor?
Yep.
All right, so you get smacked with the full force of this sign.
Okay. I am 2 harm away from dying.
All right. Well,
With that,
better than I thought.
Olaf is going to get mad
Hello?
and
Okay.
charge at her, swinging his sword down at
All
her.
right. She kind of sees this, tries to does a bit of footwork, like stepping backwards, and goes to swing at you with the sign. Roll me tough.
Wait, a question. Which is she coming at me from the right or left?
Which side of Zephy were you on?
I guess I was like,
Were you the most
Directly.
Were
left?
you even further left?
no, I think I was like directly to the. No, okay, because he was to the left of him. Then yes, I was to the left of Zephy.
You were the
All right.
most left.
So only one person made the mistake of being on the right of to the right of Casimir.
Yeah.
Hindsight's 20/20, buddy. It's not really a mistake.
But yeah, so I
Honestly,
was
I
on the
think
very
for
left,
most
so-
people on this planet, being near Casimir is a mistake.
Is which way is she swinging at me from?
Let's see, because swung with the sun. So basically, she's going towards your right side.
Can I try to do, since I am a warrior, can I try to like do some footwork and like block it with my shield?
Oh, are you abandoning the sword swing, or
What I'm gonna do is like,
because
to,
those
like-
would be 2 different moves then, if you aren't abandoning the sword.
then yes, I will abandon the sword for this moment.
All right.
I-
How much? Okay, how much
It's-
can your shield block?
that can block an extra 1 armor.
And
There's
you
1
have
harm.
no armor naturally.
Correct, I believe. Yeah.
All right. Gonna have you roll tough to just see just how well you block. Like how much of this ends up hurting.
So since I have not used any luck on my boy Olaf, I'm gonna use 1.
You take 2 harm, factoring in the shield.
So that's still 2 harm. Got it.
Yeah, it's a total of 2 harm. Like you kind of feel like your shoulder almost dislocate with the force of the blow.
Mhm.
Like, the best way to put it is when someone tries to block a, like, heavyweight slugger in boxing.
Well, boys, 3 more harm and my boy dead.
Yeah.
Okay, so would it be possible for me to, with my shotgun, would it be possible to disable the arm holding the stop sign, or no?
I mean, pretty sure the last time someone tried something like that, it grew back, but it's also the whole thing of trying to blow someone, and it's like a alien entity's arm off with a shotgun.
Just yes or no?
I'm not entirely sure it would be.
All right, so that's a no then. In that case, I'm going to attempt to maneuver behind this the finger this finger who is currently engaged against Olaf and Zephy, and I'm going to try to take a shot at her head from the back.
Eerily enough, you see her head follow you the entire time, and her free hand suddenly grab Kaz.
You
Going to need
completely
you to
cut
roll
out. I
sharp.
did not. Just saying, you completely
Just
cut
cut
out. I had no clue what you said.
Yeah, you cut out like Casimir. After that, I didn't hear anything.
Sec. All right, am I off?
You're kind of
in
and out.
worse. Finally, he's gone.
If you said anything, we didn't hear anything that time.
Okay.
Now we can hear you.
All right. Basically, as you try to circle around, you see that her head seems to fall, like her head just kind of turns, following you the entire direction, the entire path.
Mm-hmm.
And then her free hand suddenly grabs a hold of Casimir by the face. This shot, I'm going to need you to roll sharp.
Alrighty.
Is she gonna try to block the shot with me? How dare
Don't
she?
worry, you won't die, technically.
Well, yeah, I have like
That's
one.
going to be a 13.
Well, luckily, you managed to not hit Casimir, but at the same time, due to the movement, you instead end up hitting her in the, you for the most part end up hitting her in the shoulder, with a bit of it hitting her in the face.
All right. So not the full harm then
I
on her head.
Since she has a hold of me, can I try to thrust my hell sword into her face?
I mean, you can't see. And I'm pretty sure, well, okay, basically, the way this is now, like, the moment she sees that movement, she just decides to fling you away.
Remember what I said. Go for the head. Tell everyone.
I
Sorry
tried.
about this. Taika is going to shoot a lightning missile at, our fucking evil boy, girl, whatever the heck.
Yeah, also, Casimir, I'm going to need you to roll tough for me.
Okay, before we do that, I was gonna ask, can I try to use my flight thing to, like, stop me from hitting anything, since I can fly?
I mean, it's kind of like whenever a bird throws another bird.
Uh-huh.
Depending on the force of it, there's not much you can do.
I know, that's why I said, can I attempt it?
Well, I'd say that would be the thing that's factoring into your tough roll.
Alright, so... God dang.
Alright. So, as you get thrown, you manage to open your wings up and slow yourself down, but you still end up tumbling across the ground a few times. Like, just bouncing off the pavement a bit.
Any harm?
That's what I'm seeing. 1. Armor ignore.
Alright.
Alright, so oh god, why does that open? It's not supposed to be open. Anyway. You said that you launched a bolt at her face?
Well, no.
Okay. What are
I'm
you
going to
launching?
say that the bolt is going to shock her through attracting itself to the, only metal thing in the area. I'm saying the stop sign's a lightning rod, so I'm going to shock her that way.
Tingly. She then just readies to hit you with the next strike.
She's far away.
Is she?
Yeah, she's using magic missile from a distance. She's not going closer to her.
How far away did you get? You were right there half a second ago.
Yeah, she's been moving for since we've had this.
She was crawling away.
Yeah, she was crawling away, and she kept crawling, so she's not within swinging distance. She's going to
Alright.
have to charge her.
Okay, scratch that. Tingly. One of those spider things suddenly just starts to form out of her body. She grabs a hold of that and flings it at you.
Wow, cool.
Pocket spider.
Can Casimir attempt to shoot fire at that spider and burn it?
I mean, one, you're in the opposite direction.
Can I try to shot put the spider?
Shot put the spider? Is that what you said?
Yeah, she's flinging it, so it's like, she shoots the frisbee out, and instead of shooting it with a gun, I shoot it with magic in the air.
That's not shot put.
Oh, well, sorry, I'm tired, dude.
That's clay shooting.
You know what that also is? It's what I'm trying to do, okay?
Okay, I'm gonna say roll me sharp to see if you hit it, then do me a weird roll.
Oh boy, sharp. 9.
Alright, so you successfully managed to hit it.
Yay.
Now do me the weird roll to see how well you're damaged.
I'm panicking.
Mind telling the people what that was?
That's a 4.
Yeah. That's snake eyes, that's what that is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's see what happens whenever.
I shoot the spider, but I just light it on fire, and then it runs into me. Now I am on fire.
You get a glitch. Wait, okay, let me.
I'm gonna
Oh
use
yeah,
fizzle.
that's right. You also. Okay, fizzle.
Yeah. Which means I'm gonna have to take some time to prep time before I can use my spell again.
Okay, let me. Okay, fizzle. The preparations materials are ruined. You have to start. That also means that it doesn't do anything to it.
Yeah, so
Just
she's
kinda
gonna try to run.
splashes on that, and the spider smashes into you.
Ah, fuck!
Roll me tough. All right.
Wow.
You're again knocked to the ground.
That's a 9.
God fucking damn it!
Luckily, the impact killed the spider.
Ah, fuck! There's all kinds of different blood over here. Ah!
Well, I mean, it doesn't have blood. The parts of it that you could see inside almost look like what happened, like if you were to break open a piece of coral. You take 1 damage.
Oh boy, she's unstable.
Because I can't have that anymore.
Coral.
Alright. So, it's gonna be a big brain play, okay, guys?
Mm-hmm.
I hope anyway. Since so Casimir is now on the right of her while Olaf is on the left, right? So
Mhm.
I'm going to have them both charge at her, and Olaf has his sword coming up in front of her, trying to chop her head off, while Casimir has his hell sword coming from the back of her head, trying to chop her head off.
Alright, so our tiny little Viking, in that he's average height for a Viking, is going to attempt to decapitate the 7-foot-tall woman.
Uh-huh.
Alright?
He's a Viking. Don't underestimate his chutzpah.
When
All
did he
he's gotta
become
do is have
Jewish?
He just needs some hops. It's all that he needs.
Alright, well, she basically decides to gulf swing the Viking.
Okay.
So, and ends up taking the damage from Casimir's sword, which is aimed where? Which is like hitting how?
The back of her neck, trying to decapitate as well. Like I was hoping they could go like
Anime.
Different,
beat up
different
in the middle
angles.
type thing. Yep.
Yeah.
How did she
Basically,
golf swing backwards?
No, Olaf is coming from the front. Casimir from the
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, you said you golf swinged the Viking, so you went backwards with your golf swing.
she instead of facing the person that instead of facing her brother, she's facing the Viking. Like
Yes.
she turned to face the Viking and she decided to gulf swing him with the stop sign.
Yeah, but that's not gonna knock him into Casimir.
I
Nope.
never said it was.
No, she's taking the full force of Casimir's attack.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. I just misheard.
That kind of just gets halfway into her neck, and Olaf takes 4 damage from being hit by a stop sign.
Well,
You might want to use a luck.
How much does the sword do?
4.
All right. And yeah, there we go. Her
Yeah.
head just kind of does basically due to the angle of the swing, Olaf is no longer standing up.
Question.
Yes.
So, if Olaf takes that damage, he is dead. He already
Is
has
it
4
over?
harm.
I'm going to say that since it's his first time to be knocked down that low, he's just knocked out.
Okay. So I'm putting him at 6 harm, but he ain't dead.
Maximum harm.
And he's unconscious.
Yeah.
And your sister's head just kind of does a 180-degree turn. Not the
What?
neck, just the head.
Is the sword
Ew.
still stuck in the neck?
That's
Yep.
what I'm saying. That's
Can I have Zephy come from the other side to try to hit the head with the hammer so that more of her head starts to slide off? So it's stuck even more inside her neck? Come on, can I?
All right, okay. So the body is still facing you, so I'm going to need you to do I'm going to say cool roll to make sure that you don't end up getting blocked by the stop sign.
Damn, okay.
Use a luck
Cool.
if you have to. Please make this work.
Because the other spider, there are all those the different spiders around that are basically acting as eyes for her.
12.
Yes.
When heaven and hell work together, eldritch forces stand no chance.
So roll tough to,
No, because you managed to avert, you basically just went straight in. You decapitate the rest of the way. And you're pretty sure the head is just kind of laughing right now.
Did it roll to the ground?
Yeah, the head rolled to the ground, but
Zephy is going to keep looking at the body to make sure it doesn't, stab them despite being headless.
Casimir is going to take his sword, walk over to the head of his sister, and just stab her straight through the head.
I mean, you're pretty sure it's still laughing at you as this happens, but
Yep.
you do impale it a few times.
Right.
Zephy's going to step away from the body and, motion for everyone else to step away too.
Which the
Arlo-
spider things have also stopped moving. They're kind of just frozen in place like statues.
Arlo is going to go attempt to use magic to heal 1 harm on Olaf.
Or at least stabilize him.
Yeah, pretty much. And that is
Yeah.
a thing I can do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
please
anyone
do.
can use magic.
Yep.
Alright, please do, because my boy is about to be dead.
All right, so
And I have a plan for him to, he's going to start doing mad damage soon, so.
All right, so let's how does Zephy do this? And just kind of trying to focus. All right, that's going to be an 8.
All right. A glitch happens. Let me check
Mhm.
which one. So, you do manage to successfully
Heal 1 harm.
heal 1 harm.
Mhm.
But Let me see which one. Which one should I? You just kind of hear like something feels off, and you start hearing something, but you aren't exactly sure what.
Taika's still at a distance, like, is it dead?
Not sure.
I mean, I stabbed it in the head a few times.
Is it safe to get closer? Actually, can I just roll sharp to see if... Is that a thing I can do with sharp to see if it's, safe or whatever?
I mean, I'm pretty sure that you could already tell that the thing's not moving anymore.
But still, it was laughing.
Although Casimir, doing what you're doing to the head, as well as looking at the neck stump, you realize that there's not really any sort of skeletal structure.
It's made out of coral.
It's just uniform all the way through.
So the body isn't moving at all.
Exactly.
Taika's gonna get a bit closer, look at the body, then look at Casimir and be like...
Alright, with what you just said, I'm very, very, unsure now if it's dead or not. I don't like that.
Is it out of combat?
Yes.
Is it out of commission?
It's basically the same thing that happened to the last one, only instead of just blowing a hole in its head, you chop the head off.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we need to take this body back to where the other one is. Hopefully, once we get all the magic users, we can banish them back from whence they came.
Question, the others? What do you mean?
Oh, I got how many brothers and sisters do I have? It's 10 more, right? 9 more? I don't know.
All right. So, let's put this into terms that might make sense of why we're doing this and why your hometown has been pretty well destroyed. We don't know what they want, but there's a cult called the Church of the 12-Handed God.
That's what it was.
12-handed.
12-Handed God. The symbols that we have found show one hand with 6 fingers.
Ah, that's right. See, I always get them mixed up with 6 and 12. I'm sorry.
Let's see, 6 times 12. So you got 90 different siblings, dude? Are they all that much of an asshole?
This one was nicer than some of the ones we have dealt with before.
I mean, we've only dealt with one.
2, technically.
Arlo just slowly turns and just narrows his eyes at Casimir, and then turns back to Taika.
I don't know why. I just suddenly got the mental image of you just inside being like, "We got the wrong finger."
Oh God!
We did the wrong
right. So as long as just one of these things remains on Earth, there is the threat of this, Arlo gestures to the destruction of New Orleans, happening to every city in every country on every continent of this world.
Which is why we are killing them.
Wait, does that include our purple friend here?
It's complicated.
Does that include the white?
So it's a yes then, isn't it? Crap. Fuck. Oof.
Well, you have proven today, as far as I know, that you are not a member of said cult.
Nah, she's a party animal. Yo,
would you be
bring her back with us? She's a party animal.
I was getting to that, Casimir. Would you be willing to help us? We do need some magic to make sure they stay dead for good and our world does not end.
Man.
I will understand completely if you do not wish to help us out. We will be facing things like this on a regular basis.
No, I'll help you. It's just my husband-to-be would have been the better option for this, but kind of died due to this thing. She says, motioning to everything.
Arlo's expression softens ever so slightly. I am sorry for your loss.
Was he a party animal too?
Oh my god!
I'd love
Casimir?
to tell you.
I'm
I'd love
just
to tell you more about him when it's, you know, still not fresh in my mind, you know?
like, y'all forget we got an angel right here.
Fallen, I do not like to bring that up often, but let's not jumping into conclusions about what I can do, okay?
Well, if he goes up top, you can go say hi. If he goes down below, I will. I mean, it's a win-win, right?
Fallen, I can't go back up there, Casimir.
What good are you here for anyway?
Arlo picks
Nah,
up Olaf
he's
off
totally
the
in
ground.
hell, though, probably, anyways, let's be real.
Arlo picks up Olaf off the ground, just slinging him over his shoulder. We need to get out of here, and we need to get back and regroup. And
Right, I guess the cops wouldn't really like I don't think the cops would like us being the only ones alive here, would they?
no, Zephy, could you and Casimir possibly drag that? Just kind of gestures to the body of the dead eldritch being to the bed of my truck. Taika, you know how to drive, yes?
Well, duh, who doesn't? Wait, never mind.
Most of the party.
Zeffy kind of looks at the group just like, you know what, I see why that's an actual valid question.
All right, Zeffy, you're gonna have to stomach this, and you're gonna have to keep an eye on Casimir, unless Taika, you're okay with carting around an unconscious body in one of your cars, in this car that we need. But
Just as long as I'm not with the, you know, that thing, she says, pointing to Casimir's, you know, sibling.
yeah, that one's going in my truck.
Yeah, put me else with whoever. I don't mind.
All right. All right, people, we need to regroup and get back to Nebraska. Oh, yeah, I live in Nebraska, by the way. It's going to be a long drive.
Ah, fuck. Should have started with that. Ugh.
I can cover for
Nebraska.
I can cover for gas, no worries, but just
Just more worried about the
fuck.
time. Ugh.
Hey, don't worry, we got fire music playing.
Yeah. I can show you a couple good songs too.
Hey, bet.
Right, Casimir, Zeffy, you ride with Taika.
Alright.
Well,
Also,
first.
I have to tell you that Taika and Zeffy are both unstable right now.
Yes.
So they need medical attention.
Okay.
Hold on,
Look-
I can can I try to make Typha heal Zeffy and Zeffy heal Taika?
I mean, sure, yeah.
I'm just trying to stabilize them, because that's all I need to do right now, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Is there a thing that allows you to stabilize?
I
Heal
thought
one
that,
harm
or
from an
stabilize.
injury or cure a weapon. Whoops. Cure a disease or neutralize a poison. Or does Taika have a specific thing that allows her to?
Oh, no, she does not.
Okay, so basically, you could heal one harm from Zeffy.
Yeah.
Attempting
And-
to use magic.
Yeah, which that would be a weird roll, which is what what memory serves, Taika's good at.
Yep, she's got 2d6 plus 2. So let's see. 6. She utterly fails at it.
Oh dear God.
I can just make that fizzle, though, and not hurt her.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. She's just like, fuck, my magic's not really good due to, you know, getting
Here,
her shit beaten in.
here. Let me see if I can do something about that. And I'm going to attempt to do the same thing with my less than good roll on Zeffy.
All right.
On Zeffy. Oh boy, here we go. That's going to be a 9.
All right. That thing you heard last time comes back again, but louder. Just a slight modicum louder.
Alright, is Zeffy
Weird.
healed 1 harm?
Healed one harm.
Alright, that's all I need to do, because, you know, I mean, now I can roll 2d6 plus 3. Zeffy rolls a 12. She heals and stabilizes Taika for 2.
All right.
But Zeffy is still hurt.
Mhm.
Like, Zeffy's still unstable.
Okay.
Damn, how am I gonna make Zeffy not unstable?
I guess I gotta be the one to do it.
Zephy has a very doubtful look on her face as she looks at Casimir.
Let me get the meme.
I think I know what meme you're talking about, but let us see.
It is plus.
Probably help if I spelled doubt right.
It's weird, right?
For the heal 1 harm, yeah.
Yeah, for the heal 1 harm, it's weird.
10.
Did he get a 10? Okay,
Yep.
so he doesn't have a negative effect to his.
Hmm.
Alright, Zephy is now
Hmm.
only at 3 harm. Does that make her is she stabilized automatically? How does this work?
I'd say might as well just go stabilized automatically for the sake of the fact that we're basically going to be leaving off pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alright, well, Zephy says, "Wow, Casimir, I didn't know you could do non-destructive acts."
Hey, I'm good at everything. Thank you very much.
But not batting back corpses, I saw.
All right, you
Listen
two,
here.
save the argument. Save the argument for when we're not in imminent danger.
If you two argue in the car while I'm driving, I'm gonna fucking knock y'all around. Just saying.
I wish you the best of luck with that.
Wait, question, Arlo. Does that mean you're taking?
I'm taking all of the wounded people, and Jonathan is there too, just to kind of make sure.
Except for Zephy.
Yep, all the unconscious people. I apologize. So, Agent Knight and Olaf are there, and so is Jonathan.
And the
Okay.
dead body?
And the dead body, which I pull the tarp over in my truck and secure it down. So,
Be careful, Zephy tells Arlo. Just a bit worried.
yeah, you don't have to tell me that twice. Arlo lights up another cigarette.
That dude has lung cancer.
Question. Taika is taking Kit's car, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright.
We
Then
need to stop by and take the keys from Kit Knight then.
Mhm.
Probably should, yeah.
Alright, well, I guess everyone goes back to the truck first.
Yeah.
But now that all the big, strong boys and girls are there, they can carry the body rather easily.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, we were probably going to the truck first anyway to put the Eldritch.
got in there.
I mean, I
Yeah.
think it's safe to just leave it off here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say so.
Let's
To be
do the
continued.
wrap-up shit.
Alrighty.
All right. Did
Wait,
we
I got
conclude
2 6s with Taika. I forgot to do experience for her.
Whoops.
Let's see, Taika, that's 2. Alright, she literally just leveled up now.
All right. Did we learn? Did we conclude the current mystery?
Yes.
Yes.
Did we save someone from certain death or worse?
Yep. Mostly just the party.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, technically, Taika would have been dead without us coming there, so.
Yeah.
I mean,
That was
I guess-
last episode, though.
you could also say that.
You saved, you saved
Grenade
the
helps.
vampires. Yeah, you saved
Yeah,
the vampire.
Grenade saved Jacob. Technically, helped save
Nice.
Jacob anyway.
Then there we go.
Did we learn anything new and important about the world?
No, but we're about to because Casimir used to luck. We need to decide that too.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to look at that shit. God damn it. Did we learn something new and important about one of the hunters?
You learned
We
that
learned-
Taika's husband died because of this asshole.
Yeah. Was it husband or fiance?
Husband to be,
Fiancé.
so fiance.
Okay.
All right. So I guess that's 2 experience for everyone.
Nice.
Ah.
All right, Zephy levels up too.
And guess what? So does my boy Olaf.
John-
Look at this.
Jonathan
Negative
levels up.
Shit to see what we get next.
All right, let's see. My first thing is take another combat magic. I'm gonna take necromantic.
Neko.
Yep.
Necro, not Neko.
Neko. Ooh. Also, let's see. Mark 2 basic moves as advanced. I'm gonna do that one actually.
I'm just gonna say that as you start to leave, you notice that the sun seems to be setting unusually early.
Oh shit.
Anyway, there we go.
Season's changing.
All right, but let's see. Yeah. So Zephy now has 2 advanced moves, cool and tough,
All right.
and Taika now can use necromantic magic.
So
Yeah,
you
for
can gain life by doing damage.
I can literally create necromantic fire now. I can make hellfire
You can life drain.
with fire.
Like,
Question.
you heal yourself by setting things on fire.
That's
So-
pretty metal.
You did the Eternal Darkness one, I'm assuming?
I mean, we didn't need to say that out loud, but okay.
Sorry, the only reason I asked is because I'm keeping a tally on my
Checking
sheet.
on them.
Yeah.
All right.
Also, Kyle, for one of your levels up, you can take a luck point back, unless you've already done that.
For Casimir,
Yeah.
he is not leveled up yet.
I know, but when he levels up, think about it like this. That's one more apocalypse we can add.
You're right.
What?
What, you think it's going
Anyway.
to take away the apocalypse?
Anyway, I'm just gonna leave that off there.